It's a wonderful day for wisdom with wonder and segue. Today we're going to do a tarot and oracle card reading, and I'm feeling like I'm wearing my moon shirt. Something hidden or something unknown that we're going to reveal today about what's going on with the divine Wonder Woman and the divine Superman within or without. So we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. So let's find out how these energies are communicating, being in union together in our own bodies. And it also might resonate that you want to know what's going on with your divine counterpart, your divine Wonder Woman or your divine Superman in your life. So we're going to start shining some light on it. What we're not knowing that we want to know with the Light Seers Tarot here. All right. So let's see first what is in the energy for, well, since I'm Wonder Woman, let's start with Wonder Woman. What is our divine Wonder Woman energy right now? Shine some light on it. What's going on with divine one? Well, all these cards want to come out for divine Wonder Woman. All right, let's focus our energy. Calling in. Oh, okay. We don't even need to call. Ooh, Wonder Woman, what are you doing? 8 of Cups. Wonder Woman is walking away from something she's passionate about. Okay, so divine Wonder Woman, you're in the 8 of Cups energy right now. You're walking away from this passionate, fiery cup, something you're passionate about. It's been, it's floating above some emotional waters here. So maybe you've been in some emotional depths about something you're passionate about. Maybe it's your divine Superman. And you're walking away. You're not really focusing on that right now. You're walking towards the sunlight, towards your I am energy, towards your purpose here, and your inner strength. And so you realize that everything is a reflection. As I can see your reflection here in the water as you're walking away. It doesn't look like you're looking back at that. You left something you're passionate about there, floating on the water as you move forward. So let's find out some more. Okay, so Wonder Woman is here. Let's see, Wonder Woman is here. She's walking away from something she's passionate about, but she's going towards an even brighter light. And it's an internal light with the sun. It's something you're passionate about, okay? I mean, it's like your I am presence. You're walking towards your inner strength, and it's taking courage to do that. Because it's not easy to be walking away from something you're passionate about, but you know there's power in your strength to move forward. All right. So what's going on with Superman? Superman, what are you doing? Superman, what are you doing? Whoa. Oh, okay, Superman. Let's see. Superman is doing some self-reflection here. They're maybe doing some healing on their inner child or some wounds from the past or across different timelines or dimensions, maybe even a past life, but they're being loyal to their self with this dog, and they are learning how to love all those parts of themselves, past, present, and future. So it seems like Wonder Woman is focused on walking her path, knowing that everything she's passionate about is a reflection, and anything meant for her will not pass her by as she moves forward towards her own inner light of her knowing who she is and her own inner power. And it's kind of the same. Superman's here with the Six of Cups, doing their own inner reflection and healing inner wounds from maybe childhood or past lives. But you know, they're being loyal to their selves. They look like they're both, Divine Wonder Woman and Divine Superman, are being loyal to their self right now. So let's see what else we can find out. Tell me more. Shine some more light on the subject about what our Divine Wonder Woman is doing as she's moving forward. Her I am, her own authentic truth. What's going on with this Divine Wonder Woman? What else do we need to know about our Divine Feminine? Oh, okay. So Wonder Woman, you know, they're in this fetal position, but they're doing some inner healing, focusing on their selves, their nest, their home environment, their home within, nurturing their parts of their self that need to be nurtured and healed. And you know, there's this red thread here. Look up the red thread theory, and it shows how we're all connected, and she's staying grounded here, and there's a heart here. So she's healing some love wounds in herself as she's walking forward. And the Eight of Wands, there's something coming in fast with some, like, I see all these colors of the chakras, everything coming into balance in the center, everything she's passionate about, coming in to a middle ground, finding that passion. Where are all these, oops, yeah, it's not upside down, all these passions, where they meet in the middle? Where can everything that Wonder Woman is passionate about find balance and come together in the middle? Alright, so that's nice. Wonder Woman's doing her inner healing, strengthening her heart and healing her love wounds, moving forward, moving away from something she's passionate about that she knows is a reflection of herself and maybe some inner wounds, but she's going towards a brighter light and finding balance where all these passions come together. Maybe there's some messages coming in that she feels passionate about. But what's going on with you, Superman? Healing your inner child wounds and being loyal to yourself as you do this. Finding your own inner healing. Healing across timelines and all dimensions of yourself. Learning to love yourself and all the versions of yourself. What else can you tell us about Superman's energy right now? I feel like this one wants to come out. The Fool. So Superman's standing here on the edge. They got their yellow dress on, so they are finding their own self, their I am me energy, above the fray of some emotional times, holding a healing amethyst crystal in their hands, and they're on the edge here, you know, wanting to take that leap for themselves, for that ultimate truth, to stand in their authenticity and start a new beginning for themselves, as they've loved all these past versions of themselves and bringing their self into balance. Okay, let's see if we can get something from another deck. Let's see. The Muse. All right, we got the Muse Tarot. Let's see if we can find out anything about, okay, what is our Divine Wonder Woman? Let's see how they feel about each other. You know, they're really focused on themselves. Both Wonder Woman and Superman are doing the internal efforts it takes for healing. Wonder Woman's healing this past, like, these loves, this love wounds that maybe she didn't always have self-worth and love herself, and maybe she's been hurt in love or things that she was passionate about, and she needs to just go inward and take care of those wounds and love herself across all timelines and dimensions too, with that red thread. And then Superman going inward, healing all that inner child wounds, all the things that they've been through across their life and this life and all their lives, and ready to, you know, really stand in their authenticity and take a new leap of faith and a new beginning for their self. And Wonder Woman's also, you know, trying to bring all these parts of herself, all of her passions together into one point where they can meet. And so let's find out how they feel about each other. So Source energy, higher wonder, higher you. How is Wonder Woman feeling towards Superman right now, to the Divine Masculine, as she's going through this inner healing? They're both walking towards their own authenticity. How's Wonder Woman feeling about Superman? How do you feel about Superman, Wonder Woman? Got the 10 of emotions, so that would be similar to the 10 of cups, I would think, because the cups are about emotions. And so Wonder Woman is feeling like an emotional fulfillment, coming into union with divine Superman and that balance within. Or if it's a Superman outside of herself, she's feeling like, oh, that's emotionally fulfilling. She's they're dancing in a synchronistic dance above the waters, above the phrase, above the emotions. And it's kind of orange and yellow. It's very passionate, and the truth is right in the middle. This blue energy is right in the middle. The yellow, like, the truth is that she's passionate about Superman, and when she speaks her truth about it, it's just an emotionally fulfilling connection, and she can dance above all those old pains that she's been healing when she's in union with the divine Superman. 10 of Cups. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. Let's see. I'll put this here. This is what Wonder Woman's feeling towards Superman. Okay, thank you, And what is Superman feeling towards Wonder Woman? How does he feel about Wonder Woman? How does Superman... Oh, it's hard to see with my reading glasses. How does Superman feel about Wonder Woman? What is this feeling as he's gone inward? Why am I talking like that? Healing their inner child, healing all their past versions of themselves, and ready to take a leap of faith into something new in their life. New start as the Fool. How do they feel about Wonder Woman? Got 3 cards. 3 of materials. Whoa. These cards are so interesting. And so I feel like Superman is feeling all kinds of ways about Wonder Woman, like maybe all the different Wonder Women in their life. They're looking at how their lives intertwine and commingle, and they're maybe all like reflections of each other. They're all like different ways that the divine feminine has shown in their lives, these divine blossoms in their life, how they all connect and intertwine across all these timelines and dimensions that they've been healing as the inner child. And there's groundedness here, there's love here, there's a lot of passion. So Superman's feeling passionate about Wonder Woman, and like I see a lot of timelines here, and so I feel like maybe there's some remembrance here from the divine Superman about their divine Wonder Woman and the roles that they've played across timelines and dimensions, and how they're all kind of coming together now as one energy. And it's very passionate. There's a lot of love here with pink flowers, and there's a yellow flower up at the top and an orange one. So it's passionate, it's loving, and yeah, that's part of who I am when I'm connected to the divine Wonder Woman, he says. What else? He said more about it. It's not all. Superman feels that the divine Wonder Woman is the queen of inspiration. He's inspired by her. He's inspired by her connectedness to like her ancient remembrance and her knowing of who she is, standing in her... Hi, kitty, kissing my hand. Hi, Segway. Hi, Segway says hello. Here's my love. I love you. You're a good kitty. So divine Superman is feeling that Wonder Woman is so authentic, standing in her truth and connected to her ancient wisdom. Maybe she's, been through hard times. She's been through the desert. It's been dry and bare, but she's grounded. She's got the, hi kitty, the courageous confidence of this wild cat here. And she's got all these strings at her fingertips. Like she might have healing hands, but she's got this control over her own timelines, and she can do her magic. And it's very grounded and intuitive, connected to spirit. So he sees the divine Wonder Woman across all these timelines in her courage and strength, standing in her authenticity. And the 5 of Voices. Okay, so Superman sees divine Wonder Woman. Kitty keeps kissing my hand. Hi, baby. as a divine reflection with the, this mirror reflection, but they're also kind of pushing it away. Maybe they're not feeling like they are wanting to see that reflection. It's not always easy to see yourself reflected in others, or to see that side of yourself. And they're staying grounded with all this black energy. They're all kind of meditating, trying to connect to their inner self. Maybe they feel like Wonder Woman is grounded and connected to her inner self, connected to the ancestors with these black birds here. And they see as this reflection, as they come together, even though they're pushing it away, that it's a gift from the divine with these green olives of yumminess, and the light shining from the divine, exposing the reflection that's hard to look at because it requires reflection, which isn't always easy. And so Wonder Woman might be causing Superman to see a reflection of their self, of the divine, and it's not always easy to look at. So let's see what else we can get. Wonder Woman, Superman, okay. So, sure you can see all of our things going on here. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, let me set the energy really quick. Let's see if we can get to hear something good. Something good from my good tarot. Well, Wonder Woman's jumping out of here. It's alright, Wonder Woman. Don't give up. Don't give up, Wonder Woman. You're strong. See yourself the way Superman sees you. Strong. Powerful. Walking towards that sunlight. Tell us something good about this inner union, or this union between Superman and Wonder Woman. What's something good that we need to know right now for our highest good and the highest good of all beings? Because it looks like Wonder Woman and Superman are both doing a lot of inner work right now. But they do carry a lot of positive feelings about each other as they're doing this. Whoa, I didn't quite ask the question yet, but I wanted to know something good between Superman and Wonder Woman. I've got the messenger of air. So something good is that Wonder Woman and Superman are finding clarity. They're standing in their truth and finding clarity, setting boundaries. There's a messenger here in that truth. So maybe Wonder Woman and Superman are going to message each other or speak their truth to each other about the clarity, their divine connection with these kind of wings and feathers that they've been learning about themselves as they're on these inward journeys. And that leads to, what are they burning here? The 10 of fire. They've got all these like notes I'm trying to see. They look like be musical notes on fire, so they're like juggling these fiery, passionate songs of, I don't know, are they love songs or songs of the past that are no longer serving, that they're burning, and they look pretty magical. She's holding one of these songs right in her hand. It doesn't look to be burning her at all. 10 of fire. And messenger of air. I'm going to read these two because the good tarot has some short messages that are different. So, messenger of air, what do you want to say first? Let's see. So this is our message, something good about Wonder Woman and Superman. So it says, opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking or acting, a learned response, subconscious programming, and swift reactions or responses. And it says, I need to broaden my perspective. I am reacting to a situation from my past. I have to think about whether I want to do things the old way or respond differently this time. I can adapt a new way of thinking and behaving. If I am swift and move quickly, ensuring my actions are for the highest good, positive outcomes are assured. Okay. So Wonder Woman and Superman on their inward journeys of healing are deciding, with all these past childhood traumas and traumas from love and things we've been through in the past, do we want to move forward in the same way we have in the past or in a new way? And then the 10 of fire. Fire says, burning away, releasing the excess, endings, clear way for beginnings. I may be overcommitted and have taken on too many burdens. In this moment, I do the work of decluttering my life. All that I release will take new form and serve the greater whole. But I no longer need to hold on to it simply because it once seemed to have value for me. I thank it for what it did for me, but say goodbye to the emotions, relationships, and situations that I realize do not belong in my life anymore. Yeah, so Divine Wonder Woman and Divine Superman are going on these inward journeys, deciding, looking at all their past ways of being in relationships and with themselves, and deciding how they want to move forward in their new beginning that they want to step forward in. And as they're bringing all their passions into balance, into the center, they feel love and passion for each other, according to these cards that we pulled out. But they need to decide for themselves how they want to move forward in their own energy, taking in all the things they've learned from their past relationships, and what they're ready to let go of now. Moving forward, they need to decide if they want to have the same type of relationships that they've had in the past, or if they want to burn away with all this fire, burn away all that old, and step forward in something new. So let's find out more about this. Okay, so Tarot of the Great Outdoors. Dark in here today. Cleansing, the rain, the wind. Washing away what no longer serves us, just like the cards say. So, what are Wonder Woman's next steps? Okay. Wonder Woman's next steps are standing as the Queen of Sticks here. She's been chopping wood, doing a lot of work, and she's standing there. She's resting. She's grounded. Think, look at all this wood that I chopped. So strong. And I planted all those rows back there. Everything's starting to sprout and grow. She's got another feminine here, observing, watching. So she's observing and watching herself and all this, work that she's been through. And her next steps are to stop and take a breath, get grounded. Queen of Sticks here. Interesting. And what is Divine Superman's next steps? Wonder Woman's been working, chopping. She's also doing a lot of observing, reflecting. She's connected to spirit. She's growing, love, and Divine Superman. So 3 of Blades. So Divine Superman's next steps is to glide through their path with ease, to have joy, to find their soul tribe, people they can laugh with. Maybe sometimes they're leading the way. Sometimes they might feel like they can follow the leadership of others, but it doesn't matter. They just want to glide and be free and be happy. They're not trying to run into obstacles. They're on a clear path here, and they're not bumping into the trees. There's a clearing where they can glide with ease, and their next steps are to move forward, maybe with others. Maybe that means they want to come out of this alone, inward journey of healing, being loyal to their self, and they're going to step forward in their I am me energy, in their truth, and find their happiness, and how others can blend into that life with them in a happy, easy, freeing way. Okay. So many cards that will fit on one thing. I don't know why I want to show them all. It's okay. I wonder they don't gotta do it. Do I have more clarity now or less? Okay. Let's see. Let's do Wisdom of the Oracle to see what wisdom is the Divine Wonder Woman. We'll do one for each. What wisdom is the Divine Wonder Woman carrying forward now in this energy? What wisdom has Wonder Woman gained through her journey, her healing journey? Oh, Wonder Woman, divine Wonder Woman. What wisdom can you share with us? This one again. It's so funny to me how the same cards come out, no matter how much I shuffle. All right, so divine Wonder Woman's wisdom is that, you know, everything's going to be as it's going to be in divine timing. She's not trying to force anything, you know. Everything happens in its own divine time. She's not trying to control the outcome of anything, just trusting. It's a lot of yellow energy, trusting her I am, her knowing her courage and strength to, you know, not try to control the outcome, because whatever's meant for divine Wonder Woman will never pass her by. It's all happening in divine timing, so she can trust that. That's the wisdom that Wonder Woman learned. Let's see. What wisdom is divine Superman moving forward in at this time? What wisdom have you gained, Superman, from your inward reflection and healing your past, present, and future selves across timelines, being loyal to your own energy, and you're ready to move forward, take a new leap of faith as you know who you are and your strength, ready to glide through life with others with ease. Superman. Oh, interesting. Superman has learned that there's no place like home. Finding that inner peace, following their intuition, and I don't know, maybe that divine Wonder Woman feels like home to you, Superman. But you're following your intuition, your healing, your that home vision is kind of up there in the clouds right now, kind of, you know, like a dream that maybe you want to make that full leap towards, but you're following your intuition to find that inner peace, that home within, that comfort within. Maybe you're also learning how to make peace in your own home life and find home, within yourself. Number 50, it's time for change and a new beginning. There's light shining out of this home. There's a spiral energy up here above the home. You see that things are a repeating cycle. That's just helping you decide how you want to move forward. Do you want to keep repeating the same old things as past cycles? You're following your intuition to do something new, to find that peace, that home feeling within. Again, divine Superman. Okay, I don't need to stand up the whole stack here. Focus. Okay. So let's see what animal wisdom do we have moving forward. Wonder Woman, Superman. What animal wisdom do we have moving forward in our union, our inner divine masculine, and our inner divine Superman and our inner divine feminine, or inner divine Wonder Woman. And if it's in a relationship, in a partnership outside of us. Either way, it's all a mirror, it's all a reflection, it's all the same. What animal wisdom can you share with us from Wonder Woman's perspective? Wonder Woman says, bring your ideas to life. Got all these cool ideas you're passionate about. Number 24, which is a 6, which is a love and harmony energy. There's electricity here in the emotional depths. And you've been through all these, you look at all these spirals, all these repeating cycles, and now you've learned from all of them, all those timelines and dimensions, and you're ready to just bring your ideas to life. You're not going to just think about it anymore. You're in your truth about it. And also, Wonder Woman got the ant spirit number 1, which is a new beginning, saying it's time to collaborate. It's time to connect with my puzzle piece. Coming together in union, in harmony, in a new beginning, connecting those pieces together. And then what does the animal wisdom say from Superman's perspective? What is Superman's wisdom now from the animals? What does Superman's wisdom like to share? Superman got numbers 26 and 8, which is like infinity, abundance. The flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So Superman's energy is to embrace this in-between time. Superman, what's another one? Because Wonder Woman had 2 up there. Embrace the in-between. What else, Superman? Embracing this in-between time. You know that time with the number 8 is infinite. And we have all of eternity to figure it out. You're just going to embrace this in-between as you're on your inward journey of healing. All the versions of yourself, loving all the versions of yourself. Taking that journey, ready to take this new leap of faith in your authenticity and a new beginning, but embracing the in-between while you're here. Really taking this in-between time for yourself to do some wonderful heart chakra with the pink healing your heart. And the parrot spirit at 45, which is a 9. So it says, watch your words. The 9 is the end of a cycle. So maybe you're ready to, Superman's ready to watch their words, realize that words are spells. The way we talk to ourselves can either harm or heal us. And, you know, maybe Superman's learning how to speak kindly of themselves and others. They're watching their words. Words are spells. That's why we have the word spelling. Or they could be curses. Cursive. So, watch your words. Speak kindly to yourself, Superman. Okay. That's beautiful. We're going to get a Crystal Intentions Oracle to close the reading. Let's see what crystals can work with these two. What is a nice crystal being that would like to collaborate in this energy? Well, okay. Maybe since this card is all chewed up from a plain animal, Spirit is reminding you to play, raise that vibration. It's okay to feel good. Improve timing, increase the occurrence of synchronistic opportunities, Wonder Woman and Superman. Be inspired with your creative ideas. Develop understanding of various cultures and spiritual philosophies. And the affirmation, I am always at the right place, at the right time, with the right people. I am always at the right place, at the right time, with the right people. I am always at the right place, at the right time, with the right people. Turquoise. All right, so I hope this reading helped give you some clarity on what's going on, Divine Wonder Woman and Divine Superman. You're doing it. Keep on doing that inner work and healing and loving yourselves as you balance your inner union. It's a mirror to your outer union. And I hope that you keep continuing to have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Much love.